What can be said about a game that has a lot of jokes and some heavy topics at the same time? Seventh Lair, a game released years ago and has a tiny reputation. The game tries to depict a light-hearted work of fiction. But is that it? In a nutshell, it's about a fictional universe in which a party of characters that we'll get to know tries to return to reality. Our main character is Michel, an indie video game developer who has some kind of relation with a game, yet he doesn't recall much. Together with different people who are all trapped in an electronic world to defeat a big bad demon. And here is where it all drifts into a more humorous approach. Since the whole party is aware and knows what happens in a video game, I guess you can get it. Also, there's something odd. Exempli gratia. The way they feel when interacting with NPC characters is like talking to a zombie. And that is how the plot unfolds. Pretty much for enjoyers of the house in Fata Morgana, this seems to be rather funny, given that sprites and names are repurposed from said visual novel. After all, if the visual style, composers, and some others feels like you've seen it before, well, that's because it's developed by the same studio. Is it worth buying? Probably not. Personally, I had already heard about what was this about. Forgetting about its familiar aspects, we are in for a totally different production. And to be frank, it has some lesser moments, like how the story goes and tries to strike with a revelation, although maybe it could have been written in a much more careful way, so the payoff is actually meaningful. Anyhow, talking about the writing itself, most of it is certainly fun. Most of the time, of course. The highlight of this game is definitely when it comes about the wholesome scenes, and strikingly, the quality doesn't drop even when it goes downright into disturbing plot points. Chief among them is a scene with a very repugnant character. Some other positives are the aforementioned drawings of Moyataro, which are top tier. The music never misses the mark, and even with all of these points in favor, I still don't think it's worth purchasing. Besides, maybe someone feels compelled to get to play it, or just enjoy any of its parts. But what do you think? Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see. J-Code out. Per aspera ad astra.